Hey, this is Brandon Rudge with March Scopes. I'd like to tell you today about how to get the most out of your 5-42 PRS Edition March Scope. First, we want to make sure that you have mounted the scope with proper eye relief and a quality mounting system, and that you have set your eye relief so that you are getting a sight picture that doesn't have any tunneling or isn't interrupted, and you're getting the max vision through the optic. Next, we want to focus on how to set the ocular. There's a multitude of ways to do this, but the way that I personally do this is I will set it in the use case power. For me, is between 20 and 25 power in a PRS situation. I'll set it to that. I will set the parallax to infinity. I will get against a white background. I'll then adjust until I see the reticle clearly. I'll close my eyes, make sure that my eyes aren't fatigued, and then open it. You should have clear transmission of the reticle instantly. If you don't, you need to continue to adjust the ocular. Once you've done that, I will verify it at max power as well to ensure that I've got the most out of the ocular setting. Next to that, I'd like to talk about how you may use the parallax in an actual application for when you're shooting. Generally, I have a couple settings in the PRS environment. I have a 100-yard setting, which everyone is familiar with. I will have a 400-yard PRS everyday stage setting, which carries me from 400 to 1,000 yards typically. And then I'll have a 1,000-yard max distance, potential max magnification setting if I wanted to roll into low development or a troop line with a small target, or just utilize more magnification at a further distance. Next, I'd like to talk to you about how to set the zero stop and set and zero your turret. So as you are shooting the optic, you are now setting your zero. You will want to release the 3 set screws on the top of the optic. You'll want to slip the turret back to 0, ensuring that the turret is aligned with the reference mark on the body of the scope. You'll then want to go and tighten those. The next step to that, now that you have both of those turrets, they function the same way in that regard. The next step is to set the zero stop. There is a top mechanism here, looks like a screwdriver on top. Please don't use a screwdriver on it. We will provide you a fantastic tool. Utilize that. With that being said, we'll go to -0.5, which is where I would want to set my zero stop. I'll roll this down to where it says stop, which is in the direction of the set mechanism that says set, and then that will stop the turret from rotating past the stop point. If you need to re-zero the scope or you need to utilize more range of the scope, you can disengage that and you will get full 40 mils of travel in the optic. With that being said, you don't want to be zeroing the scope with the zero set stop. Deactivate the zero stop, then set your zero, slip your turrets back, and then readjust it to your zero stop setting.